So, InsureNext is designed to be an international event. Therefore, I'm switching to the English language. Hopefully, you will excuse me. And I'm more than happy to introduce to you two celebrities by the name of Ming Q, Tran, as well as Gil Arazi. Both high caliber players within the InsureTech industry. Minh is a co-founder and managing partner for a company by the name of Mendelot Partners based in Paris, as far as I understand. He brings more than 30 years of experience within the investment sector to the table, especially very knowledgeable when it comes to investment solutions for corporate players. Gil, on the other hand, based in Israel, founder and managing partner of FinTLV, a venture capital firm with more than 20 years of experience in the management area. They're going to talk about key trends in the insurance investment industry, in particular when it comes to InsureTech and embedded solutions. Role and strategy of tech giants in insurance industry is another topic that they will present to you guys. So naturally, the title of their presentation is Global Insurance Trends. Go ahead, guys.
Hi, good morning, everybody. Hi, Minh. It's good to see you.
Hello, Gil. Good to see you too.
Yeah.
Why don't we start this little discussion by maybe giving an introduction? So, could you tell the audience what you've done, and I'll do the same afterwards.
Yeah, well, hi, I'm Gil. I'm 55 years old. I'm based in Tel Aviv. I was born and raised in Tel Aviv. I'm a veteran of the insurance industry. And currently, I manage the FinTLV Venture Capital, which is one of the leading global InsureTech VCs. We invest in companies like Hippo, Next Insurance, Corvus, Uncork, and many others. And I'm very happy to be here today as a partner of InsureTech Germany, which I think is an amazing place for connecting people and ecosystems. So hi Minh, hi everybody.
Yeah, so on my side, I've been in venture capital for 20 years, more than that, focusing more with corporate venture. Previously, I was GP of AXA Venture, and I created a seed fund later on back in 2010 to focus on InsureTech. So I've been there for the past probably 10 years, and now I'm focusing more as an asset builder, trying to invest and build companies in Europe. So and more focusing more on life insurance. I'm 52, so a bit younger than Gil, but in the senior segment. So why don't we start this? Why don't we start this? You have a presentation for the audience, so maybe we can go over it quickly. We did the intro, so we can start with what we've seen in the global trends.
Yes, absolutely. So, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Great. So we will skip these two slides about FinTLV and Mandalore. We wanted to start by saying that everybody knows that we are under a heavy disruption, and the disruption is going anywhere from everywhere, which means on every square centimeter of every insurance company's front page, we have dozens of players, which are new players, newcomers, that are trying to manage and to provide new services in the industry. And this unbundling started a very strong disruption in the industry, and that's what we would like to speak about today. So we prepared a few slides for you about the global trends that we see in these industries. I think one of the major things here is to have this survey out of Fujitsu about the European consumers. And this is something that all insurance incumbents should take in consideration nowadays. So the first thing is that many of the European consumers, they are interested in buying insurance from non-traditional companies like new InsureTechs or from the tech giants, which is a very big issue. This is 19%. It's not a small number. So this is, I think, a very big challenge for the incumbents in Europe. But on the other hand, the incumbents should welcome their, I think, opportunity by understanding that 31% of European consumers would be happy and would consider to buy services from their bank or their insurance company. And we will speak about it later about the ability to provide added value services and sometimes subscription-based services from your insurance company. Min, you want to say something about?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so we started today at a few, I think, trends or global trends that we see in the industry. I think the most impressive one is a huge shift that we see and transformation from being an insurance company to a preventive company, which means we see many insurance companies, and we've seen this in the last years, but in the last, I think, 12 months, it became more and more clear that as an insurance company, I would like to help you to prevent yourself from catastrophes and handle the prevention instead of handle the catastrophe. And this is working both on the P&C and commercial lines, and of course, health and life insurance. So today, insurance companies are using new technologies like digital health, IoT devices, cyber, big data, artificial intelligence, etc. And by using these technologies, we're trying to mitigate your risks and moving them into prevention. So we would like to prevent you from having a severe water damage in your home by your IoT devices. We would like to prevent from you to get diseases like prediabetes or heart diseases, etc., with your digital health and IoT and connected wearables that we are having your data with. And we're trying to also build new business models that will prevent and provide you added value services. For example, we can take Hippo, for example, that provides every customer IoT devices that protects their home from leakage, from fire, from smoke, from open doors, etc., etc. And these protection measures are very important to prevent losses, to prevent catastrophes, and to prevent future damages. And so these are the very strong. This is very strong shift that we see, and it's also coming to the underinsured and the millennials and the Gen Z and the first timers in the insurance industry that are doing their first steps in the insurance as an insured customers. So the second trend that we would like to speak today, and I'll say it briefly, and then Min can take it forward, is what we see in the insurance industry on health and life insurance. And first of all, I would like to say that in health insurance, we understand there is a bankruptcy of the old risk models and the old pricing models. We understand that we don't know enough for these very long tail products, which means as an insurance company or a reinsurance company, we don't understand what's going to be the FDA new releases and their impression on our portfolio of customers, new treatments, new hospitalization, new drugs, etc. we have a very big problem to understand the longevity and the aging. And we see now many companies are working on aging clocks, which will predict more precisely what would be your age and how should you take care of yourself to get a better aging clock of your real age and biological age. We see a lot of problems around elderly care and home care because many of the customers, they can stay at elderly care places for 10 years now. So what we see on the life and health insurance is that now we have many more data that we can use and we can utilize to build new risk models. And what we understand from the market and what we see with global reinsurance companies that see and forecast for the future is that we are trying to understand with these type of new data and new medical records and new IoT devices and new understanding of the health situation of the customers, we're trying to see if we can build products for you which will be more short tail products, which means me as an insurance company, I don't know how to take the risk for the next 30 years. So I will provide you smaller portions of health insurance, which will be subscription based or based on services that I'm going to provide you, or with something that is with stop loss for you. And we will see about this also with the tech giants in a minute. So, Min, you want to add something on this?
Yes, there's a lot of innovation around PNC and health. And health is very different if you're in the US, in Europe, or in Asia. We work with insurance companies in those three regions, and the health issue is always different. What is interesting, it's more innovation in life insurance, and what I call life InsureTech, which is not currently covered by InsureTech investments. So life InsureTech is a subdomain. It's composed of two things. One is the distribution side, how you collect money from senior citizen like myself. So it's linked with wealth management. And as you know, a lot of savings from consumer, those savings are not necessarily put in life insurance because the Euro fund, for example, is not have low interest rate. No, it's sometimes negative interest rate, and therefore there's a big issue for wealth manager to collect money from the population to get into life insurance. So there's an issue on how to diversify, how to work with investment platforms going forward. So how to collect better and how to propose new life insurance based on unique linked securities versus euro funds. So that's the first part. And the second part is more on asset management, how to actually invest in new asset classes that are not covered today, and how to decrease the fees. So there's a lot of things around life InsureTech linked with wealth and asset management. And we can go more down in a minute because a lot of tech giants are moving into that. And the second thing we see is that there is no connection between life insurance and health insurance. They don't work together. And we will see that in the next few slides on how embedded insurance will help to solve this issue in the future. So back to you here.
That's absolutely right. And this is taking us to the next issue, which I think is one of the important trends in the global insurance industry now. And I took a few examples also from Simon Torrance that produced a very interesting article about embedded insurance. But I want to share with you a few things. First of all, embedded insurance, in my observation, is the best way to promote your products in the most efficient way and most lower customer acquisition cost. And we are going to see this industry going to embedded insurance from a year to year with a very high volumes of premiums that can even create up to 3 trillion dollars in market value. And when we are looking at embedded insurance, I think the best way to start looking at is China, because China is very well digitalized on one hand. On the other hand, there are many people in China that are uninsured or don't have sufficient coverage. And we have, of course, a mass of population. So when we speak about embedded insurance in China, we take two examples, which are the largest examples of embedded insurance in the world. The first one I would like to present is Ali and Alipay. Alipay is a huge platform that is being used on a daily basis by hundreds of millions of people in China. And Alipay has developed an embedded insurance platform that we would like to present to you today. And I'm going to show you a short movie about the Alipay insurance platform and how it works with millions or hundreds of millions of people in China. Let's see the movie.
The Alipay insurance platform is an online insurance provider where users can purchase various insurance products such as health, pension, property, travel, accident, and auto insurance. The Alipay insurance platform also provides users with knowledge from insurance industry experts to help ordinary users make more informed choices that meet their individual needs. Using AI and blockchain technology, Alipay improves claim processing efficiency for insurance companies. The traditional process for making a medical insurance claim takes around 10 to 15 days before the insured receives payment for their claim. But with automation AI technology, the Alipay insurance platform has managed to significantly shorten the time of identification and review to an average of just 2 days. And with AI-based nose print recognition technology, the Alipay insurance platform now can cost-effectively support insurers by offering medical insurance for pets. Cooperating with insurance companies like PICC and Ping An, the Alipay insurance platform now provides users better insurance protection personalized to their needs.
So in a minute we will see the results, but I wanted to give a bit of a sample about embedded insurance, and that's going to what Minh just said before, because embedded insurance is also working in China, for example, on pension funds. So for example, in Alipay, there is a way that you can save with your payments, even a minimum of 15 cents only, with a company called Quanminbao. And Quanminbao collects this 15 cents and enter this into your pension account. And when you're about to get the age of 65, you have a small pension coming out of your payments and regular payments of Alipay. And this is, I think, Minh, an example of what you just tried to say before.
Yes. Very interesting knowledge that what China is doing is going to be sooner in the US and in Europe. And clearly, I'm sure there will be forms from the tech giant that you will show later on to go towards that path, right? Without sharing any secrets, it's pretty clear that the move is coming.
Yes, absolutely. I totally agree with you. I would like to take you to the results of the Ant Group in revenues on the insurance side. So you can see that they are going to have almost 9% of the revenues coming out from insurance. And we will see the numbers in a minute. The second example is Tencent. Tencent is the largest intelligence organization in the world. Why? Because they own WeChat. And WeChat is being used by more than 1 billion users on a daily basis. And WeChat, if you see WeChat here, this is I took this slide from Digital Insurer. It's a very interesting article you should read. But WeChat is having a very strong embedded insurance platform called WeSure, WeDoctor, and more of these stuff like we will see in a minute. And this embedded platform is working on your WeChat application. So I tried it myself, and you can see this is my personal WeChat. I opened an account, and WeSure sent me immediately. I'm very happy to meet you. Dear Gil Arazi, welcome to Tencent Microinsurance. And this is on my WeChat mobile phone. And this is a very low customer acquisition cost for billions of people. Every day they got these messages. Tencent Microinsurance new product, family accident protection, which protects the whole family for only 9.9 yuan. It's $1.5. We have 2 million medical insurance and warranties, etc., etc. And you can see the results later on. WeSure Service Center, it's everything on WeChat, medical insurance, critical illness insurance, auto insurance, mobile phone broken string insurance. So we see multiple products which are very small micro insurance products for a very low amount of yuan. And this is very popular in China. And the results you can see here on these slides. So the Ant Group and Alipay Group are doing already $7.6 billion in underwritten premium in 2020. And Tencent, with the WeChat embedded insurance, is already $4 billion in underwritten premium in 2020. These are huge numbers, very big numbers. These numbers are bigger than Zhong'an's insurance company premiums. They just sold 2.2 billion US dollars in 2020. Anything to add to this? Oh, sorry, just one second. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I see your screen. No, nothing to add. It's very interesting. In fact, for Europe,
Yeah.
in terms of embedded insurance, I'm looking for for a platform to build from an existing PNC platform to build life insurance on top of it, like the example you have with Ant and the pension fund. For micro insurance, it's different. It's harder to build that in Europe because you need to own the WeChat also and so forth, right?
Yes.
So since there's you need to play that with the bigger, the Facebook, the WhatsApp, so it's more US play, I think, or Asian play. There's also the Korean, Japanese messaging platform that could be done that, but there's nothing to do in Europe for that second case. Just to give you my feedback.
I totally agree, but I think that there is an opportunity in Europe that is with other channels of distribution. For example, the mobile providers, which are having a very strong traffic of customers, and you can embed products via mobile providers. We see this already starting in many places. So you can see embedded insurance everywhere today. Even when you buy a bike, you can have it. And just this week, I just found very interesting stuff. You can even buy embedded insurance and warranties over Amazon. So Amazon, on their platform, there is a company, for example, this company is from India. They sell you on Amazon an embedded insurance, which is warranty insurance for vacuum cleaners, etc., or for home small appliances. And this is being sold on Amazon like other products that you can buy. We have very low amount of time today, so I will skip maybe Zhong'an, but just to make sure that everybody knows this company. This is an amazing company that's already selling $2.5 billion in premiums with 8 billion policies, with a very strong platform that manages very, I think, efficiently billions of policies with a very small amount of premium, very micro insurance, and they have a very strong distribution channels, as you can see here, for all these products: lifestyle, consumption, travel, health, consumer finance, and auto. And things are going very well in Zhong'an's ecosystem because of their ability to have a very elastic way and agile way of doing their core systems. Everything, of course, is cloud-based. And this is something that we are going to see more and more in the industry. And now let's just keep into what the big tech giants are now doing. And I'm starting with Amazon, and we started to see this in 2019 when Amazon and JP Morgan, they roll out their new health insurance plans for their employees. At first, together with Chase and Berkshire Hathaway. And what we have seen is that Amazon is starting to move forward very strongly in the insurance industry, into the insurance industry. So we see Amazon Care now and telehealth service now is going to other companies. And we also see that Amazon is now partnering with Next Insurance on their small, medium businesses to provide them insurance. And Amazon is also entering very strongly into car insurance in India with together with Munich Re. And we also see that Amazon is entering into the health insurance products together and connecting their Amazon Hello with the insurance providers and provide them more data about your the usage of the customer. So we can all understand that Amazon is doing its first steps into the insurance industry, and is going to be, and I started by saying that 19% of the customers, your customers in Europe, would consider buying an insurance from one of the tech giants. I assume that if Amazon would provide them a swift insurance, nobody will refuse to get a quote. We also see Google is doing a very strong steps into the insurance industry. Google started to sell stop-loss health insurance in the US market. It's a very, very big market with very big dollars in it. We partnered with Google on 2 deals that we see that Google is entering very strongly into the insurance industry. They invested and they led the pre-last round of Next Insurance, and of course Ancork and many other investments in the InsureTech industry. We can see that Google is using data, and you can see that Verily, their health company, which is owned by Google, announced that they would begin selling health insurance. This is recently announced a few days ago. And we see Google entering into cyber insurance on their cloud services, etc., etc. And we also see tech giants, which are not only tech giants, entering into insurance. We know that Tesla is going to start their insurance company in the next year or two. And we see movements also on General Motors, on IKEA even, that started offering an insurance, an embedded insurance in Malaysia, for together with Swiss Re and Iptic. And I think that since we have a lack of time, let's go back to our to see you guys. And just 1 second. Here we are again.
Gil, Minh, I hate to interrupt you, and we could probably go on discussing those topics for the next couple of hours. But I have people knocking at the door. The next speakers are actually waiting for their slot. So thank you very much for your very elusive and exciting presentation on the next trends in the insurance industry, as well as the investment circles. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, actually, to Israel as well as Paris. Hope you guys have a good time, and I'm looking forward to meeting you again. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
My favorite color is My favorite style is